You guys, I am here with something really special in sunny Southern California. This is the 2025 Audi S6 Sportback E-tron Quattro. So, all-wheel drive, fully electric. This is the speedy one. I'm going to cover the A6 in this video as well, but I started my day in the S6 Sportback E-tron Quattro. So this is the performance one. And I just took it on about a 45-minute drive route here in Orange County, California. Did some highway, did some city driving. I love the sounds. I love the power. The sound system is amazing. The luxury in here is crazy. It has a good amount of range. Of course, the A6 is going to have more than the S6. Beautiful wheels, beautiful interior, some really cool tech. Let's have a look around. As I mentioned, I've been driving this all over Orange County already, highway, city. I got it up to almost 80 miles an hour. I know I'm not supposed to admit that, but I was on a freeway. I was on a toll highway freeway. This one gets up to 324 miles in range. With the 20-inch wheels, 302 miles with the 21-inch wheels on this spec, and that is well over 500 kilometers. This one is 496 horsepower, but if you're doing launch control and that kind of stuff, you can get up to 543 horsepower for short bursts. It is truly a joy to drive. I really wish I would get Audis at home to spend a weekend, because I really do love this drive. I love the styling. The Sportback is so beautiful. We've got red brake calipers on there. Beautiful 21-inch wheels on this spec. Gorgeous back end. And yes, true fastback or sportback, which means this whole piece comes up like a lift gate instead of just like a trunk lid. That means a ton of room back here. Let me show you. Yes, lots of space back here, little privacy shade, and we have all three seats fold flat individually with tether or anchors. And then we have our charging cable back here. Yeah, just a ton of room. Privacy shade on the window part as well. Love that. We have a little small frunk here. This fixed glass panoramic roof has 9 panels. So you can adjust the way it is either see-through or not see-through. And look at this, I can adjust it all these different ways. It's just wild. We do have a traditional start-stop button in here. And we have a really cool shaped steering wheel. I think it's very cool, and it's really comfortable to drive with. It's not as bulky as some steering wheels have felt to me lately. Sometimes they feel very manly and masculine to me. This one feels very sporty, very kind of squared offish. I'm very curious if the A6 is going to be the same shape. I'm going to head back to the hotel and get into the A6 shortly. Let's talk about this. We have a huge head-up display with augmented reality navigation. This is the top spec, I should say. This is the Prestige spec. So we've got everything you could possibly want on this spec. We've even got the optional soft closed doors. We have the, pardon me, we have the optional soft closed doors. We have the optional passenger screen that has technology to keep me from being able to watch the movie or the navigation or whatever it is my passenger is using the screen for. But I love that the driver display, both this and this is curved towards me. I love that when a driver cockpit area feels very driver focused, and I do love that. I've been using the wireless CarPlay. It's fantastic, connects immediately. Again, the Bang & Olufsen sound system in here is crazy good. The in-car navigation is fantastic. I used it because I am not familiar with this area, and so they put a drive route in there for me. Hey, Audi.
Hello.
Please cool off my butt.
I'm turning on the seat ventilation for you.
Isn't that cool? So it has this like human speak to it. You don't have to tell it to turn on the ventilated seat. You can tell it your bum is cold or hot or whatever you want. You also don't need to pause like I did. Drive modes, we have lots of them. We have balance, dynamic, comfort, and efficiency. I drove in dynamic on my little drive route because I like that feeling and I wanted to test out this performance of this S6. Okay. Gear selector is really unique and different. It just goes up, and then it has a fantastic backup camera. And then our drive modes, we can control our level of regeneration. We can either be in D or in B mode. B mode means full one pedal drive mode, and then D mode, you can adjust your level of regen on the paddle shifters. I will say it's interesting that Audi was telling us, we had a little presentation before the drive, that 90 to 95% of our braking is done via regen in an EV for max efficiency. And I love that. I like one pedal driving. I like using regen. I know, however, a lot of people aren't big fans, but I think that's part of EV driving. Man, I love this interior. It is so hot. This red is like the perfect elevated red. These are quilted and perforated red leather, center armrests with 2 cup holders, latch or ISOFIX for 2 child car seats. This is the coolest fixed glass roof ever. Heated seats back here, flat floor, 2 USB-C chargers, some back seat pockets, and yeah, this interior, the Bang & Olufsen sound system is so fantastic. It is just, I had my music cranked up. About half my drive I spent listening to the car. It was fantastic. It sounds really cool. And then the other half I cranked up my tunes. I loved it. And vents, if I didn't point out the vents. Lots of room back here. And I know some of you like to see what the seatbelt is like. It's great. Very comfy in here. Plenty of room. And now I have the A6 Sportback E-tron, and this is the Quattro, which means it is all-wheel drive. I've had a chance to spend some time in it. It drives awesome, obviously, just not as sporty as the S6, as you would expect. But this all-wheel drive gets a lot more range and still a really good amount of power. Let's have a look around. So even though this isn't the performance version, it still is 422 horsepower, 465 in launch mode. So that's nothing to laugh at. Like, it is still quick. Immediate torque, obviously, it's an EV. I think the 0 to 60 time was like 4.3 seconds or something. It's amazing. So this is the, more chill version. Still super sporty and beautiful, fun to drive, beautiful interior, quiet, luxury, inside and out. Love the Sportback styling. The sound system is phenomenal, if I have not said that enough times. The Bang & Olufsen sound system is unreal. And range. So you're going to get a little bit more with the rear-wheel drive at 392 miles, but seriously, not that much different. This is the all-wheel drive, 377 miles in range, and that is over 600 kilometers. So it's got a really, really hefty number for range, and it's really powerful as well. And I really do enjoy driving an Audi. I wish I would get them more often. Did I say that already? This again is the top prestige spec. And yes, that Sportback styling. So the amount of space, the cargo and everything is not different from the S6. We have our Quattro badging on the back there. And yes, that Sportback styling. All right, so it kind of turns off immediately when you get out, but then if you hop back in right away, it turns back on. Not too much different in here. We still get a big head-up display, beautiful curved display towards me. Really cool settings like the exterior light settings, the fixed glass roof that has the different liquid crystal glass panels that you can shade and unshade separately, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. Huge difference in the steering wheel styling, though. If you obviously remember from a few minutes ago, I loved the steering wheel in the S6 Sportback e-tron. It was so sporty. But this is beautiful, and I do like how thin it is. It's still very, feels really good in my hands, but it's not nearly as sporty as in the S6 Sportback e-tron was. Two USB-C chargers. This part here is not different. We still get the same drive modes we had, lighting changes or functionality, same drive gear selector, back and forth, excellent backup cameras, same size cup holder, same center console, which is actually a really good size. And then this also has a Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is fantastic. And I see some beautiful wood trim. And again, the passenger screen, which is an option, and this is the top spec. All right, obviously the space in here is not different, but we do have different perforated leather in this A6 Sportback than in the S6. Same center armrest with cup holders, same flat floor. We do have heated seats here in the outboard seats, but again, this is the top, the Prestige. We also get that wicked cool 9-panel fixed glass roof in here as well, 2 ISOFIX or lower latch for car seats and seat back pockets, 2 USB-C chargers and vents. Vents here too. Incredible luxury on this S6 Sportback e-tron, don't you think? I think it is stunning and it has so many cool features. This also has the available 4-cornering adaptive air suspension. The range is really good on all of them. And let's talk pricing for a sec. So the A6 Sportback e-tron is the top spec is $72,200 US. Then you go up to the Quattro, which tops out at $74,200 US. Then this spec, the S6 Sportback e-tron in the top Prestige, $84,600 US. I'm a huge fan. I don't get many Audis, but I do love them when I have them, always have. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a question or a comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Come find me on social media. I'm XO Connie Peters everywhere, and we'll see you guys soon.